I know you do.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
It's like when Dara Lynn is here, we're
It's
having
a
a party. So this is our second. We're dating
sorry.
ourselves. Everybody's singing.
I'm silly.
We are bringing you our one-day only priced item. Now, if you've listened to these stories, if you've watched our beautiful models, if you've been fascinated by what Dara Lynn has been telling you about philosophy, because you've been part of the philosophy team ever since
From the
it first came
beginning,
to
yeah,
QVC,
from the very start.
Here is the thing. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to get this amount of wonderfulness at this price ever again. Okay,
Yes.
It's a one-day only price
Special.
item. I was jazzed because I was informed last week that it was a $45 one-day only price
Yes.
item. We are having a party that Dara Lynn is here, so we decided to take it one step better. So it is actually dropped down more. It went from 55. We thought, yay, 45, and QVC said, it's a one-day only priced item. It's the only day it's ever going to be there. We got to make it really cool for you guys at home. So we offered it to you now, and only until midnight West Coast tonight, at $35. If sold separately, it would be $62.98. And this is the first time in the show that we're really going back to our graces.
Yes.
So you've got Amazing Grace, Pure Grace, and Living Grace, but final day presented this year. Final day presented this year.
Yeah,
Ms. Dara
I know.
Lynn.
I
Will
saw
not
this
come back
too.
at a higher price than any other show.
Well, and it has a built-in
What
history
up?
when you said people are like, what is this tub scrub?
Tub scrub.
Well, should we share with them what it is?
Do you want to do fragrances first real quick? Okay.
It also, no problem. Okay. I mean, how we change the fragrance industry is with Amazing Grace, because it's about clean notes meeting floral notes meeting femininity. So if you want something very soft, this is a whisper, this is not a shout. Now these are in your body treatments, but your skin will be scented from them. You choose Amazing Grace. You want something simple, soap and water clean. You scooch next then to Pure Grace. This was born after Amazing Grace, when everybody said, I love Amazing Grace, but take out any floral notes. There's zero floral in this. So this really drives home that soap and water clean and no powder. Along came later was Living Grace. And what I love about this, it mixes almost like the super clean of Pure Grace and the femininity of Amazing Grace. But what I love about this, there's neroli in here. There is a little bit of lily of the valley.
Oh, yeah.
So I think of like this white bouquet, like the best bridal bouquet. And what that does, it kind of keeps you in the present moment. You look so smooth when you're using these products, and you smell so good. So you get the tub scrub and you get the whipped body cream. What is a tub scrub? Please, let's tell them. Do they have the babies and then these are the grown-ups too?
Yeah. Okay, this is so funny.
Before I dive in.
Because this is the full size
Yes.
right here. These are full
This
sizes.
is how they started.
Of the tub scrub and the body souffle. They're half the amount of product, and they're also $35. So you could wait around and get the regular size product and pay $35, or you could get these big ginormous sizes for exactly the same price. But it's the last day it's going to be presented this year, and also a price that goes up at the end of the day. $400 already gone. Okay,
I want to show you this. Okay, tub scrub. What is this? This is actually finally a body polish, i.e. exfoliator, that works and that stays put and doesn't melt the minute it hits water. It is oil-free. I'm going to look at this. I mean, I can make
it's alive. I love that.
It can make a little mold with it. I don't need a lot. So what I like to do is, why is it called a tub scrub? Is because you can use it while you're sitting in the tub. I put a little tiny bit on, and I want to show you something. See how it makes this paste, Jane? Look at this. I am completely polishing my skin. I'm scenting my skin. I am getting the best fragrance. I feel like I need a smaller pant size when you do this. You get rid of all the dead, dry skin. I want to show you something. Here comes the name. Why is it called a tub scrub? Because you can sit in the tub and it stays put. It doesn't, look at this, it doesn't disappear. So it means you really get a lot of mileage. Did you notice that I just took a tiny, tiny little bit? You might decide to do your feet. You're gonna wear, what are they called, capris.
You're gonna wear,
if you want the best self-tan, then you need this duo. But what I love about this, look, I'll do my hands and give myself an instant manicure. Yeah. You can do it on your cuticles. You can do it on your legs. You can do it on your arms. And then you come out and you feel like the ice skating rink after the second half, like your skin has been Zamboni'd. Look at this.
That's awesome.
I mean, I've said that before, but it is the truth. Like, look at that.
Wow.
I mean, brand new skin.
Beautiful baby skin.
Baby soft skin. It doesn't hurt to do this.
No.
It doesn't tear at your skin. You smell so good. You pat dry, and then you dive in to the whipped body cream.
Oh my gosh.
This is heaven on earth.
Dynamic duo. At a crazy goofy price, let's say it. Many of you are going to auto delivery because for 1 year, okay, so this will not be presented again this year. Okay, so what you're going to do is dive into auto delivery. You'll stay with that 1 day only price at only. Wait, did we mention it's on Easy Pay?
I have no idea. I'm in the tub.
50 cents. Dara's like, I'm having a moment.
I'm in the tub.
And you know what?
Don't bother me.
Five for you is if you're a brand new to QVC.
Yes.
Philosophy, I understand, would be a great way for you to buy your first item from QVC because you know Philosophy. It's in that other really expensive, beautiful she stores and the high-end department stores. They're everywhere. Five for you means you could take $5 off your first purchase if this is your first time you've ever bought anything from QVC.
You go.
Oh my gosh. Now you just souffled.
Definitely. I've used the butter. It's melted in. I feel amazing. I'm scented. I have just the freshest skin possible. How often do you do the tub scrub? I do it maybe once a week, 10 days.
Right.
And you feel like a brand new person. Send yourself to the spa. Having your body skin feel good, look good is so important. It's just as important as your facial skin. These scents are comforting. You haven't felt great. Look to our fragrances. They're wellness fragrances for a reason. And we will show who I think that we have Anne standing by on remote location behind us. Reporting from.
There she is. And she's in my favorite, Pure Grace.
Pure Grace. And what she is doing is pouring in this whipped butters that you don't even feel the butter. All you feel is the whip. Now, also fragrancing her skin. She's going to smell, if you go smell Anne, she's going to smell like soap and water clean.
I'm going in because she's got my Pure Grace.
Yes.
It's my favorite. I know you do.
I'll hold down the fort.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, and then, but look at her. Do you know her skin is so hydrated?
Yeah.
Don't you just love that, Jane? Like you come out and look at, you know, we're not spring chickens and you want to feel good, not just on your facial skin. You can get amazing skincare, but take care of from your chin down. Do it with this.
If you have a grandchild or I have a brand new sweet little grandniece and you know you hold them and they're so mushy and wonderful but more of your skin is showing, so you want your skin to be nice and soft for the grandkids and the kids and the great grandkids. How many, Frankie, have been ordered? 1,200 gone.
Look at this. Doesn't
move.
That's the hot salt.
Wow.
So when you put it on, why did we call it like the hot salt tub? Because the friction, when you put it on, the friction of the salt pulling that hydration up, it starts to warm.
Yeah.
It warms on the skin. So look at, like, this is such an incredible product. So you take out a little bit. So can you imagine how many treatments you're going to get? Like that did both of my hands and the tops of my arms.
We're saying 3 months for $35. So
I'll do it again.
It's like, what is that? Not even like 30 cents a day?
Yes.
I mean,
and you don't use the hot salt tub scrub every day.
No.
You'll probably use, in some way, shape, or form, the whipped body cream, I would imagine. But this tub scrub, do this first when you get it home. And why I love it, it just goes miles. It doesn't disintegrate. The rest of them, you know, have you ever chased it, you know, in the shower, you're like chasing around the stream, so everything else disappears.
Or it doesn't rinse from
your
your
doesn't
skin.
rinse and you
like,
feel
have you ever
salty.
Had a pedicure, and you know when they get to that point where they use a scrub on you, and which is very nice, and then you get rinsed off, but you come home and you just feel like I'm still a little sticky.
Yes,
right?
not here.
They didn't get it all off, not with the salt
Look at
scrub.
this juicy skin. I mean, you know, over 50, we have aging skin, and this looks, I hope it looks as young as I feel. I mean, this looks incredible.
It does. And this beautiful big tub of the whipped body creme, if you find that at retail, it's $33. So basically, you're getting the huge amount of the tub scrub, of the body scrub, for $2 more.
Well-
And that is not available anywhere for $2. So, I mean, the only day at this price means just that. As soon as it's 3 a.m., the computer at QVC.com says, boom, you're done.
Yes.
And the price goes
Can
up.
I do something? I would be the person that would make my own spa. I love Amazing Grace. I might, if you can swing it, I might get 2 because then you'd have 2 body butters in 2 fragrances. You'd have 2 tub scrubs and you can layer them differently.
Right.
You might keep one of your whipped body creams by the bed and just do your little tootsies in your hands at night. So you wake up and, you know, when your feet feel good, everything feels good.
Right.
Or you go soap and water clean and you just stay right in the pink or all in the white.
Right.
But Amazing Grace is soft, clean, and feminine, pure Grace soap and water. You could even scrub your partner down with this.
right.
I've done this with George and he looks like, I'm just like, oh, I love
Yeah.
you.
Aw.
And then Living Grace, I think is a total sleeper. And I fell in love with this last year when I didn't want to get a bunch of like new trendy clothes, but I wanted to update. Living Grace is probably the best update we can offer you in terms of how you feel. But you cannot go wrong. Your safety is amazing.
Grace, always number one.
Soap and water clean, or Living Grace, if the lily of the valley or the bouquet of like the neroli gets to you,
Bridal
go there.
season.
Bridal
You're
season.
in a wedding. You have maybe a daughter or a niece. So I had a bunch of weddings last year was our year of weddings.
Yes.
This year's are
Don't
your
they come in-
babies in the
Oh,
family.
that's
Because my
sweet.
other niece is
The circle of
expecting-
life.
It's miracle. She's expecting baby boys.
Oh,
2 boys.
oh my gosh,
Twin
that-
boys.
that is a
And like in our
blessing.
family, it was like Kara and Deirdre were kind of the last 2 babies, and then little Clara came along last year, 2 years ago, and then my niece Jeanette had
Clara.
Penny Jane. So we've had 4 baby
Penny
girls,
Jane.
and now we have 2
That is so sweet.
Oh my gosh! So what a beautiful thing to give to the women in your life. I just
Give
want to
to
remind
yourself.
you, this is the final day this year that this will be presented. 2,000 are gone. The price goes up at the end of the day. And coming up next is a worldwide, huge newbie that we've never, ever seen before. Darylyn, you outdid yourself today.
We have our whole team behind all this.
So in 12 minutes, we're going to go back to what I know in this show, well over 2,000 of you, actually now 3,000 of you have already experienced, and that is the daily dose of hope. I look at it as 24 straight hours of beauty. This is day and night, it's awake and it's sleeping, and it's all yours on 4 easy payments of $17.49. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay,
I know.
so here's what I love about philosophy. I love all the science and the research and the clinicals and everything like that. And every single fun